morning, dear parents, the official photographer will be taking photographs of every graduate receiving their scrolls on stage. Hence, please refrain from coming to the front to take pictures. This is to ensure that no one's view is blocked during the ceremony, and we appreciate your cooperation.
May I also request that all mobile phones and electronic devices are switched off or switched to the silent mode. Thank you.
May we invite all remaining graduates to proceed to the procession queue up. Thank you. Is he going to start? Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated as the procession will begin shortly. Guests, please be seated as the ceremony is about to start.
please take your seats?
Faculty, please take your seats.
Please take your seats. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to the School of Economics commencement ceremony. My name is Benjamin.
And my name is Juliana. We are current Year 3 students from the School of Economics and will be your MCs today for this joyous occasion.
We are all here to celebrate and congratulate the graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Economics program,
as well as the graduates from the Doctor of Philosophy in Economics, Master of Science in Applied Economics, and Master of Science in Financial Economics.
For these talented and promising individuals, the last few years have been dotted with many defining experiences, and I am certain that they would build on these to achieve greater heights. That said, let us begin this commencement ceremony with remarks from our postgraduate representative, Ms. Tan Lei Kim. Lei Kim, please.
SMU President, Professor Anud Dimea, Provost Rajendra Srivastava, Dean of School of Economics, Professor Bryce Hu, distinguished guests, professors, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lei Kim, and I'm honored to be here to speak on behalf of School of Economics postgraduate class of 2014. From doctors to reporters, teachers to bankers, the postgraduate programs from the School of Economics holds a diverse group of professionals gathered together for a single purpose: to better understand the world around us. As a graduate of this course, I'm glad to say that we now see the world through a different lens. No longer willing to blindly accept what the newspaper tells us, we do our own economic analysis to see how the latest developments affect our business areas. No longer content just hearing about risk in Myanmar, Cambodia, or even Botswana, we now analyze various economic indicators and try to spot business opportunities within. No longer do we overlook the Federal Reserve and ECB's call to change interest rates. We now anticipate and better prepare for changes along the business cycle. Thanks to the rigorous curriculum and knowledgeable professors, we are now equipped with the tools and knowledge to make better decisions wherever we are. That's, however, not the only thing we took away from the course. We didn't know that our brains were still capable of retaining new information so late into the night, until enthusiastic professors try to introduce to us new concepts such as Lagrangian, such as contingent valuation, and such as Nash equilibrium after 10 p.m. We didn't know that we had a knack for negotiation until we collectively bargained for longer deadlines and easier assignments. We didn't know that we could pull through a project under the toughest of situations until we completed challenging presentations with short deadlines, worked with teammates who had to fly in and out of Singapore, and still deal with a sky-high workload in office. Although it can be sometimes painful, the experience of working full-time and studying part-time pushed us beyond our limits and helped us understand more about ourselves. It is no easy feat to get to where we are today. Some of us changed workplaces, some of us changed job scope, and some of us even welcomed new additions to the family while doing the course. But as a friend once told me, if you haven't felt like quitting, your dreams aren't big enough. Due to some of these added pressures, there were times where we reevaluated our motivations for completing the course. But fortunately, there was always someone there to pull us through. To our family, friends, and to that special someone, thank you for always being so supportive and for flying 4,000 miles today to share this special moment with me. Thank you, bosses and colleagues, for being so understanding, even when sometimes examination stress caused us to drop the ball. Thank you, fellow classmates, for the memories shared and friendships formed between the golden hours of 7 and 10. Finally, thank you, SMU, for giving us this chance to go through this life-changing experience. Today, we reach the end of a chapter of our SMU journey. We may not know everything there is to know out there, but with the tools that we've learned, the resilience that we've gained, and the friendships we've nurtured, I'm confident that we would be able to create a lasting legacy in our personal and professional lives. This is only a beginning. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Lei Kim. Please join me now in inviting our Dean, Professor Bryce Hu, to share a few words with us. Professor Hu, please.
Good morning. Parents, family members and friends, and graduating students, you're our distinguished guests today. On behalf of my colleagues, I want to wish you a warm welcome to this commencement ceremony for the School of Economics. Commencement, above all, is an occasion for celebration. I think what makes it special in this regard is partly that everybody is happy, but also, when I thought about it, it is because we all have shared in what's being celebrated today. Students, family, friends, and of course the faculty and staff who have seen you through this journey. It is the end of a journey, and you can take pride, share pride, for a successful conclusion with your SMU degree today. But in the school, we're often made aware of the sacrifices being made in order for this journey to be possible. And so this is also an occasion for students to express their gratitude to parents and other family members for the support they've provided, and also for families to recognize that that support was well placed. It's standard for graduation speakers to note that this is a milestone for graduating students, for graduands. It's the end of one phase of your life and the beginning of your future. And that's certainly true. You don't have the past ahead of you except to learn from it. The world is changing rapidly in Asia and because of Asia, and you are in the center of this. As always, there will be opportunities and challenges. You need to be able to adapt and to be active rather than passive. And the evidence is that SMU students are well equipped for this uncertain future. The SMU education is comprehensive and transformational. This is a statement that's often made, and I think probably students and families are the best placed to actually recognize the transformation that will have taken place over this past 4 years. When I came to SMU 2.5 years ago, when the BSc students you were a year or maybe 2 into your degree programs, I heard frequent mention of the SMU difference and the benefits of SMU's holistic education. And I have to say that I've become a firm believer, having seen and heard plenty of evidence that this is true. It is significant that SMU has emphasized not just learning, but also values to live by and the importance of giving back to society, to those who have helped you and those who need your help. Your study of economics has given you a valuable skill set to work with in the future. It has given you a foundation that will support your development, a platform from which to launch your careers, whether as an economist or in some other role, and most likely several roles. Probably without realizing it, you will have learned to think like an economist, as we say. And this will be useful in commonplace ways in your everyday life, where almost everything involves some kind of trade-off. Some of you, perhaps many of you, will have seen the article in The Economist earlier this year, in January. An article about the impact of technology on jobs in the future. And The Economist provided estimates of the probabilities that robots, or computerization more generally, will displace humans in any particular type of job within the next 20 years. The good news is that economists should feel relatively secure in this respect, with a better than even chance of retaining employability. If you happen to be a double major in accountancy and economics, the message from The Economist is, don't forget your economics. Of course, if you're really concerned about losing out to a robot, you could consider becoming a personal trainer. One of our more entrepreneurial alumni is ahead of the curve on this. And just imagine the prospect of a robot doing your dental work. You get the idea. But the point is, your training in economics will stand you in good stead. Try always to do your best. Do well, but don't forget to do good. Aim to make a difference. I'm going to borrow from my commencement remarks 2 years ago, and then I borrowed from one of my former professors, a very talented and very modest person who, to me, captured much of this ideal. His parents lost their jobs in the Great Depression, and he grew up in poverty. He qualified on merit for entrance to university and financed his first year by selling a cow to pay for tuition and working 2 jobs to support himself. Nearly half a century later, when he won the Nobel Prize, it was in the year 2000, so that's a clue to his identity. But please leave the smartphones for this. I'll tell you later if you really want to know. When he got the Nobel Prize, he donated the prize money, and you know that's a considerable sum, to a community organization. Here are just 4 of his rules for economists to live by. The first is, what's sunk is sunk. Learn from the past, but act for the future. The second, moral fiber is weakest when cut by self-interest. Third, there are plenty of selfish reasons to be altruistic. Fourth, there is an element of trust in every transaction, and a reputation for honesty and fairness is money in the bank. So use the knowledge and skills you've developed in your study of economics to make a difference. You will be richer for it. Lastly, although this commencement today is something of a departure from the School of Economics, we want you to stay connected to us and return when you can. You are our ambassadors beyond SMU, and we want your knowledge and experience as graduates to help inform and benefit future cohorts of SOE undergraduates. The value of the degree that you'll receive today will depend not only on what you have put into it, but also what has been put into it by everyone graduating before you and those who will come after you. So congratulations to all of you. We wish you good fortune in everything that lies ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Hu. Now, with every batch of graduates, one individual is celebrated for his or her stellar achievements, not so much because he's superior to his peers, but because he epitomizes the SMU difference, continually pushing boundaries to strengthen our culture of excellence. More significantly, it is a recognition of his influence to his peers and hopefully continuing into the next phase of their lives. May I now invite our Dean, Professor Bryce Hu, to present the DBS Bank School Valedictorian Award in Economics. The DBS Bank School Valedictorian Award in Economics for the class 2014 is Mark Chua Chia Wing. He graduates with a Bachelor of Science Economics summa cum laude. Please put our hands together to welcome him as he receives his award.
We would like to invite Professor Bryce Hu to present these awards. The School Excellence Awards.
Roberto S. Mariano Top MAE Student Award, sponsored by our advisory board member, Dr. David Fernandez. This award is named after our founding dean, Professor Roberto S. Mariano. It is given out annually to the top graduating student in our Master of Science in Applied Economics program. The winner is Tan Le Kim. Ministry of Trade and Industry Economist Service Best Thesis Prize. Sponsored by MTI, this award is given to the graduate with the best senior thesis. The winner is Teo Li Ting Amanda. Academic Society of Singapore Excellence Award in Economics. Sponsored by ESS, this award is given to an outstanding graduate who has demonstrated innovativeness. The winner is Lu Jian Liang Sydney. Economics Advisory Board Excellence Awards, sponsored by our advisory board member, Mr. Matthew Welch. These awards are aimed at motivating exceptional talents who have contributed actively to the community. The winners are Ang Zi Ching, Hang Zhong Chi, Guo Wei Jie, Li Cheng Wei, Lim Wen Chien Audrey, Lo Sing Chun, Tan Yi Heng, Yang Nen Yong Dustin, Yap Hui San, Excellence Award in Actuarial Science Major. Sponsored by faculty members of the School of Economics, this award is given to outstanding graduates with a second major in Actuarial Science. The joint winners are Luo Sing Chun, Yap Hui San, the Aljunied Prize for Best Student in Islamic Law, Banking and Commerce, sponsored by Mr. Said Adel Nasser. This award is given to the best student in the Islamic Law, Banking and Commerce course. The winner is Divya Bhatnagar. The Institute of Internal Auditors Singapore Prize for Internal Audit Project. This prize is given in each term to the best 3 project teams enrolled in the School of Accountancy's Internal Audit course. The second place winner is Zhou Yingyi. A round of applause again to all our award winners.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor Ho. We will now like to invite SMU President, Professor Anna De Meyer, to confer the degrees to our graduates. Professor De Meyer, please.
This is the moment that you really wait for, right? That is getting the degree. I'm going to invite the graduates to stand up because this is a very important moment for you so that all your parents can see you. Please stand up. Yes, a big round of applause for the graduates. By the powers that is granted pursuant to the Singapore Management University Act, I hereby confer upon you respectively the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Economics, Masters of Science in Applied Economics, Masters of Science in Financial Economics, and PhD in Economics. And I admit you to all the accompanying rights, privileges, and responsibilities. A big, big congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, President De Meyer. We will now present a postgraduate and undergraduate degree. Please join me in inviting our Dean, Professor Bryce Hull, to present the degrees.
We will first be presenting the postgraduate degrees.
Okay. Graduates, please take a seat.
The following graduate is conferred the Doctor of Philosophy in Economics, Chen Ye. The following graduates are conferred the Master of Science in Applied Economics, Ang Yong Hui Serene. Brian Xie Jun Yi. Chan Ping Teng. Chong Chi Kong. Fang Shi Liang. Hong Jue Wei. Hong Kok Liang. Li Xiao Lin. Melvin Dicatoria Tazon. Tan Le Kim. Tan Xiao Yi. Tae Chai Lee Richard. To Kam Long. Wong Yong Jet. Yang Shufan Thomas. Yun Chu Ling. The following graduates are conferred the Master of Science in Financial Economics. Chen Han. Chen Meng Fei. Deng Si Qing. Dong Yan Han. Dui Ting. Cao Kong Zhang. He Yun. Hong Lu. Jiang Ming Ri. Cao Bo Wen. Liu Si. Tan Zhong Bo. Wu Hui Fan. Yan Yi Feng. Wee Jiang, Zhang Quan, Zhang Wen Liang, Zhang Xiaoqi, Zhao Mengwei, Zheng Xing, Zhou Wei,
Thank you, Professor Hoon. We'll now present the undergraduate degrees.
Paul Sun Ji Jonathan, Bachelor of Social Science. Andy Ye Wen Wei, Ng Ka Wei, Ang Wan Ning, Ang Wen Min Daniel, Ang Yi Bing, Ang Zhijing, Anisha Singh, Ashutoshi Ketan, Asta Jain, Carol Tan Jiale, cum laude. Chen Guoda Swenson, Chen Jinli, Chen Lixin Nicolette, Chen Wai, 정유진 summa cum laude. 정리wen magna cum laude. Chu Weiran Desmond. Cho Han Yong. Cho Kun Kip Amos. Chua Chai Bei. Chua Chun Yang Brandon, magna cum laude, business management. Chua Han Tung, cum laude. Chua Jia Liang, cum laude. Chua Si Min. Chua Zi Hao. Cindy Gui Ining, magna cum laude. Clarice Heng Jai Eun. Daisy Ruth Rostamji. Daniel Cho Hong Zi. Daryl Taejia Xiang. Divya Bitnaga. Doshi Jaideep. Edmund Gold Wei Cheng. Fan Pei Yi. Paria Imran. Go Mei Shan Catherine. Ko Wei Chung Melissa. Gu Jihao Gelan. 황 듀창 행카이승 행술링 저메인 cum laude 홍뜨야오 cum laude Ho Huan Huang Nicholas cum laude Hung Jong-jik summa cum laude Imran Shahid Hamid summa cum laude Islin Kao Shetty magna cum laude Jane To Wen Chi cum laude John Pan Xiaojun Guo Zihua Camellia Ku Ziwei Joel cum laude Ko Ziren Justin cum laude Quan Lung Wai Kok Wei Jie summa cum laude Lai Zhou summa cum laude Lao Xinyi Li Chengwei summa cum laude Li Guajun summa cum laude Li Pei-Shi Fiona cum laude Li Ziyun Krista summa cum laude Business Management Leng Jinghao Lu Xiaoping Matthew. Li Zheng. Li Mi Lung. Lim Hong Seng Augustine. Lim Jie Seng. Lim Jingyi. Lim Mi-he Pressy. Lim Wei-zhe cum laude. Lim Wen-chen Audrey, summa cum laude. Lim Yan-peng Chavin, summa cum laude. Lim Ji Liang, magna cum laude. Lin Ziwei. Lo Hyang-ti. Lo Jianyang Sydney, summa cum laude. Lo Jingwei cum laude. Lo Ruiyuan, summa cum laude. Manona Pinamaneni. Lo Xingchun, summa cum laude. Margaret, cum laude. Mark Chua Chiat Weng, summa cum laude. Mark Reisman. Marvin Chan Wei-sen. Matthias Loy Chin Wee. Melissa Chansey Rong, magna cum laude. Mohak Mangal, cum laude. Muhammad Abkar bin Abdul Rahman, cum laude. Muhammad Haris bin Johari. Muhammad Bidaus bin Jamil. Liu Yingmao Kessler. Ung Bi Wei Nicholas, cum laude. Ong Jin Han, cum laude. Ong Li Ting, magna cum laude. Ong Li Ya, magna cum laude. Ong Wairun Aaron. Nguyen Nư Tao Nguyen. Nguyen Thi Hong Chao. Nicolas Claire Yo Mei Yin, magna cum laude. Nuraisa bint Muhammad Nasir. Ong Jianling Ryan. Ong Wei Ming. Ong Yan Han Sherman. Oh Yong Xuan Seng, cum laude. Paige Hong Mei Yan. Pang Licheng Christabel. Patrick John Lim Long Yan. Han Koi Nguyen. Pratik Brai, cum laude. Rajiv, son of Armugam. Rashmi Gopal Krishna. Rowena Ng Kai Eun, cum laude. Shua Wei Min, cum laude. Si Chun Kiat Edwin. Xu Wenjie Benjamin. Shreya Chatterjee. Shim Kayan Sheryl. Shim Wei Kiat Gabriel. Seng Ka Hui, cum laude. So Keng Nhau Andrea, cum laude. So Wei Kang. Su Zhi Kai. Suhaimi bin Sudar. Swati Lakotia. Syed Muhammad Nahim bin Syed Taha Arudnit, magna cum laude. Tan Chi Yong, cum laude. Tang Guanju. Tan Gui Hui, cum laude. Tan Jingming, magna cum laude. Tanjun G.M. Nicholas, magna cum laude. Tanjun Y. Ryan. Tan Kian Hui Wilberg. Tan Kwan Chet. Tan Shun Chong Elvin. Tan Wei En, Tan Wei Nan, cum laude. Tan Yan Shu Kendrick, Tan Yi Heng, summa cum laude. Tan Yu Sin Ernest, Tan Yu Han, Hei Jia Eun Joseph, To Hong Wai, magna cum laude. Teo Hui Sin Aris, Teo Li Ting Amanda, summa cum laude. Teo Li Chun, cum laude. Teo Yuan Ning Renard, To Yong Lee, Wee Jia Lun Sean, Wee Jian Ling Kara, magna cum laude. Wong Jin Wei, Wong Jun Wei Marcus, Wang Zibin, magna cum laude. Wang Xiuyan Justin, summa cum laude. Wang Wenkang, Xiong Wei, summa cum laude.
Lì để phải cái vùng gì ạ? Vậy là tao phải đi xịt.
Yang Nung Yong Dustin, summa cum laude. Yap Hui En Eileen, Yap Hui San, summa cum laude. Yo Hua Seng Rafael Gabriel,
contrast.
Yojian Wen Seamus, summa cum laude. Yo Wenyi Kimberly. Yong Junxiang Kelvin. Yong Ming En Darren. Yong Zhen Hugo, cum laude. Zheng In Yu. Zhang Hong. Zheng Xiuqiu, cum laude. Lecting Yang, cum laude. Bachelor of Business Management. Eng Yu Lee, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Business Management. Priscilla Tan Jia Ing, magna cum laude, Bachelor of Business Management. Tae Ping Lin Jocelyn, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Business Management.
Thank you, Professor Hu and Professor Lee. We would now like to invite back on stage your valedictorian, Mark Chua Chia Wing, to deliver his speech. Mark.
Good morning, President, Provost, Dean, Associate Deans, Professors, parents, and my fellow graduates. I thought I was done with my last presentation in SMU, but apparently not. Jokes aside though, the last 4 years have been nothing short of incredible, and I would like to thank everyone who has come my way and made this journey as special as it has been. I'd like to make special mention to my parents who have showed me the greatest love and support, without whom I wouldn't possibly be standing here today. On that note, I'd also like to extend a note of appreciation to all parents in the audience today as well. I applied to do economics because I was told that I would get to play with models, and I haven't been disappointed. In fact, I enjoyed it so much that I decided to join the quantitative economics track because they promised me yet more models. And in my time here, I've learned a lot of things. From Professor Landi, I learned an extremely rigorous way of economic thinking, and if I may repeat myself, extremely rigorous. From Professor Chow, I learned the importance of data and econometrics. And from Professor Hun, I learned how to look at money in a different light. And the list goes on. I also learned some really cool words like heteroscedasticity and autarky, which I casually bring up in conversations because I really want people to like me. But above all, I think the most valuable lesson for me is the importance of putting myself out there and striking it out on my own terms. For most of us, when we transition from the well-defined world of A-levels, IB, poly and such to university, it presented a much blanker canvas than most of us were ever used to. Now, a fortunate few knew exactly what they wanted to paint on this canvas, but for many of us, myself included, it was about figuring out what do I even want to paint in the first place. Personally, starting out, I did not have a clearly articulated set of expectations, either of myself or of the community around me. Optimistically speaking, this meant unlimited upside. But in reality, I found myself cast into the deep end of things. All of a sudden, there were no clear roadmaps for the years down the road, no clear authority to tell you what you ought or ought not to do. But I've come to realize that overcoming the apprehension from such lack of structure, in order to embrace the challenge of putting yourself out there and striking it out on your own terms, is what marks the leap from adolescence to adulthood. And this applies not only to education, but also to all domains of life. Stepping back from this canvas after these 4 years though, I'm gratified to find that it's been more colorful than I could ever imagine. I'm struck by the sheer variety of experiences that I wouldn't have foreseen just 4 years ago. Whether it's teaching in a school in Laos, backpacking in Europe on exchange, or simply learning from the collective wisdom of the people around me. With each passing semester, I felt myself imbued with perspectives that were just a bit wider, a sense of empathy that went just a bit deeper, and a sense of possibility that became just a bit bolder. I'm extremely grateful to SMU for providing the metaphorical paintbrushes thus far, but this is only the start of a much larger and more ambitious canvas ahead. Some of us might go on to build directly on our achievements here in university, like Michelangelo, whose reputation was built on a consistent quality and look that matched the highest standards of the Vatican. While some others may do something different altogether, not unlike Picasso, who continuously reinvented himself and even fronted several artistic movements. Likewise, some of us might see the next decade or two of our lives as an extrapolation of our accomplishments here in university, tapping onto experiences gained at various clubs or internships while at SMU. Some of us might put our economics degree to good use by actually becoming economists. But others might redefine the strictures of what you can do with an econs degree. Whether it's a foray into the arts, the food scene, or a startup, the possibilities are endless. But whichever direction you take, I wish you the best of luck. Finally, this entire experience would not have been the same without my friends. They are quite rightly the perfect complements to my SMU education. Nothing is more comforting than having to hammer an essay out at 3 in the morning and looking across the table and seeing your friend down the trenches with you. We all remember our first, don't we? I certainly recall mine. The first time this happened, I was with Danny Goh. We were each cranking out a last-minute rewrite of our grueling AW essay for the lottery chance of besetting the fate of the bell curve. We were in the library all night, and the company certainly made it easier. In the eternal words of Daft Punk, we were up all night to get lucky. I remember fondly too the innumerable times I spent with Javin and Chiman trying to surmount the insurmountable that is Professor Lundy's past year papers. It sometimes stretched into the wee hours of the morning, but their sense of excellence was a great encouragement, especially when the temptation to concede to mediocrity was high. Now, to my friends who shared these moments with me, thank you. I've also learned a great deal from everyone around me in ways beyond the Sisyphean pursuit of grades. For example, Mr. Oikos president, Kwok Wei Jie, who remains one of the best student leaders I know and whose meticulous approach to all tasks is certainly worth emulating. And then there is Econ's queen, Winifred Wong, whose hair length became shorter with unflagging resolve as the years went by. Passion for performing and life in general led her to seek assorted avenues to perform and polish her craft. The last I heard, she was basking at Lan Kwai Fong in Hong Kong. I think such passion is both inspiring and infectious. Looking back, it is these incredible people and friendships who have made the past 4 years worthwhile. As we step out into our new post-graduation reality, it might seem daunting, but the tireless support and comforting familiarity of our friends is a precious gem from which we can draw both strength and inspiration from. So to conclude, I would like to bid all of us optimism as we step out into our new lives ahead. Despite being a student of economics, I think we economists don't often do a very good job of being optimistic. One of our famous guys, John Keynes, if you remember from macro class, he once concluded that in the long run, we are all dead. Now, with the skills from my new degree, I would say that this does not seem like particularly helpful life advice. So instead of a great British economist, I would like to draw upon the words of a British poet, Robert Browning. Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be. The last of life for which the first was made. May our last steps out of SMU also be our first steps into something greater. And may all our good friendships grow old along with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark, for the rousing address. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the School of Economics Commencement Ceremony 2014. Let's once again put our hands together to congratulate our graduates. Now, our graduates would have a group photography session with our faculty members. We would like to invite the parents to take a leave for refreshments, and the graduates will join you shortly. Graduates, please remain seated while we arrange for the photography session.